you for the thoughtful words, Lieutenant Colonel Mooney. Welcome, Kubasaki graduates, class of 2017. Greetings to our guests, family members, as well as to our school board members, superintendent, and district staff. My name is Jan Cruz. I'm the senior class secretary. I'm thrilled to share this moment with you all as we gather to commend the achievements of the graduates. This year, we have something special. Because of the way the GPAs have lined up, we have 2 students who tied for the Salutatorian rank. It is my honor and pleasure to introduce the class of 2017's Salutatorians. Please welcome Jonas, Knudsen, and Veronica Fair.
Hello, my name is Jonas Knudsen.
And I am Veronica Fair, and we are glad to be the joint Kubasaki class of 2017 Salutatorians.
Over the course of high school, I have learned the importance of perseverance. In junior year, I took AP Biology with Mrs. Julian Eastman, and it was probably my favorite class of all time. It was also at times my least favorite class. The class had an extremely tough workload. Within the first 2 months of school, I had no less than 6 labs to complete. Furthermore, I was also on the tennis team at this time, which had weekly matches, which oftentimes did not end until 8 p.m. or later. Basically, I was swamped. AP Biology taught me that when stressful situations arise, the world does not stop for you. You can always get help, which for me came in the form of parental support, encouragement from friends, and copious amounts of headache medication. I learned that even when daunting circumstances appear to block our way, perseverance can get us through even the most impossible of circumstances.
High school for me was not something I wanted to get into. I wanted to get straight into life, become a lawyer, make $1 million, and move into retirement, living large on the beaches of La Jolla. High school scared me, terrified me, made me feel small because I was a scared homeschooled kid that was afraid to get to know people. Despite my fears, high school taught me so much. It taught me that it's okay to fail when you're trying your absolute best. It taught me that good friends are worth more than straight A's. And it showed me what my passions are. My hope for the class of 2017 is that we will take all the things our individual high school experiences have given us and apply them to the future. Don't let fear be the reason you miss out on the good things in life. Pursue the good things in life despite the world's darkness. And in the words of Samwise Gamgee, there's some good in this world, and it's worth fighting for.
Most of us here today are high school graduates or graduates-to-be. I'm sure that you guys will relate to me when I say that half of your grade in high school is knowing how to play the teacher's games. Surprisingly enough, it was my father, the assistant principal of Kubasaki, that taught me this. Even though it's a somewhat tongue-in-cheek remark, there is much truth to be found in it. Success is not measured on the basis of merit alone. Intelligence alone is not enough to achieve greatness in today's society. Even though you may hate yourself for doing it, pleasing your superiors is an almost necessary part of today's society, and we can't change that. You can either fight your teachers and watch your grades suffer, or play along with whatever your teacher has you do and watch your grades improve. That's what I learned in high school. Much of success hinges on pleasing others, and this isn't going to change for a while. We live in a world where both collaboration and communication are the keys to success. In the workplace, it is vital to learn how to be both productive and appealing to your supervisors and your superiors. And I am confident that high school is the best place to practice appealing to people who literally dictate your future. I did this nearly every day at Kubasaki, and it has brought me great rewards.
Most often, we view successful individuals as the sole source of their success. We forget who and what shaped them. Behind every great individual stands an endless line of family members and friends. These are the people who hold us together, who mold who we are. My mom made me bold. My dad made me humble. My brother taught me to laugh at myself, and my sister taught me extreme patience. These are the people who shape you. So don't forget them when you step off into college or a career. Cherish them now and love them forever because we owe them the world. A wise man builds his house on a rock, not the shifting sand. As you go into the world, know who you are, and let the lessons learned throughout high school be your anchor through the storms of this life. Remember your roots, the conversations on the couch with mom and dad, or the dinner you shared with your siblings. Keep them with you in your heart. because a rope made with many cords is stronger than one made with a single cord.
Veronica and I are two very different people. Our speeches alone have probably showed you that. Veronica tends to have a happy, positive outlook on life, while I tend to be more skeptical, but also pragmatic. Veronica kneels down to pray every night and goes to church every Sunday. I haven't stepped in a church building in months. In spite of our differences, I think the world needs people like both of us. Imagine how boring and even biased the world would be if everyone thought the exact same way. I think what I'm trying to say is there isn't only one true path to success. It'd be ridiculous for me to get on the stage and say that everyone needs to be a college graduate and a prolific academic. That is simply not true. Our paths may be similar, but they are unique to each of us. Our personal beliefs and needs are what will guide us down those paths. We just simply need to take the first steps.
During my senior year, I learned a lot about failure because I failed so many times. Losing the election for executive president of the associate student body and receiving rejection letters from my top schools were all things that made me believe that I was a failure. When I was young, I was told I could achieve anything I wanted to as long as I worked for it, as long as I reached further or jumped higher. Despite every all-nighter, every time I missed an outing with friends, and every sacrifice from a fun senior year, I didn't get the things I wanted. All of us will experience failure, and it's going to leave scars, but we have to learn when to stop the bleeding. We have to learn from these shortcomings and know that this too shall pass. Christ was my anchor and showed me that the things I was pursuing were not what I needed. So what I saw were failures weren't as important as what I originally believed. Learn the lessons I learned, and let your failures be your instructors, and let wisdom you gain from failures be your guide.
In the words of my AP Lit teacher, Mrs. Addie Lundberg, life is full of choices. Make one.
Just make sure you are working your hardest when you come to these choices.
It's been an honor to speak to you today. I wish you all success in the future.
Thank you, friends and family, for being here. And for the class of 2017, know that I believe in you all. Cherish this moment and have a great day.